dunes, Who fans. You already know it's me on the mic, Young Wayne. And dropping the beats, that's Cold Meals. So let's do this. 303, winner takes it all. Make some noise. You've seen his highlights. You've watched his rise. Now it's time to feast your eyes on the real deal. Make some noise for MP. As a bowler, he's all strikes and spares. But as a baller, his game so tight it's not fair. You may need a perfect game to top Kingpin. Here we go.
Don't let him shoot that.
Oh, look at that ball movement. Return to sender. Keeping them guessing with all those passes. Off target from three-point land. I'm loving the early aggression. Send him packing. He said no. No good. No. Oh yeah, the ball's got energy and it's electric.
By yourself. I got baseline.
He's a member of the SWAT team. Can't get it.
Can't even make a layup. What's the screen? Right here.
Yo, I'ma shut up and let the shot clock do its job. This man is fearless. He's about to show us something. I can feel it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here we go. See, I'll be in my trailer when he shuts it down. You're not gonna trap with me trying to get a selfie. Send him back.
Check it.
They're playing hot potato with the rock. Maybe he'll pass the ball this time. I said maybe. You gotta get a body on him. Great move. What next? We've seen the dribble game. He's off from three. Call him EBB. Everything but buckets. Now how you gonna get me all hyped up and not shut it down? Come on. My man, they say you got no bag. Prove them wrong. Good day, good night, good afternoon. It doesn't matter. This thing is O-V-E-R.
Kingpin, you're in. Now joining MP.
Aye, folks. I know y'all ready to rock some hoops to some tunes and a doom. The man of the hour. The guy everyone wants to see. When he's not picking up a 7-10 split, his tip-ins and putbacks are giving you fits. Good luck trying to stop Kingpin. Let's do it. Where the ball stops, nobody knows. Misses in close. Up the court we go.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
What is this, practice? Where's the D? Let's go, push it. Quick score to get us going. Keeping the possession alive. shut up and let the shot clock do its job.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Return to sender. That's how you crash the boards. Here we go. Can they convert the second chance? They said, I dare you. Bam! He's about to show us something. I can feel it. He owns the offensive glass. Making a play. Hey, where you going? That's over the line. Come back. Not that time. His body language is saying he's looking to shut it down. Three-point basket. No good. Money. Okay. Don't guard Lynn. I think one more should do it.
Hey, yo, right there.
Somebody missed their assignment. That's a bucket. folks. I know y'all ready to rock some hoops to some tune. You've seen his highlights. You've watched his rise. Now it's time to feast your eyes on... Don't let his love of snow fool you. This dude burns down the nets 24/7. You're in a world of trouble with Chaz. Let's hoop. Right there. First point score. They're playing hot potato with the rock. Oh, man, now that foul was obvious. Now, you don't want that. Give it to them. They turned that around quick. Okay, they're out here playing the right way. Can they convert the second chance? Can't get the layup. Crossover. Not that time. There he is, getting everyone involved. He said, give me that. Finish your breakfast. MP with the slam. That's how you get up right there. Hey, yo, right here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mouse in the house. Stay there. Stay there.
My man, where are you even going? Dropping dimes. He's about to show us something. I can feel it. Hey, yo, right here. That's the rule. Watch out. got no bag. Prove them wrong. You gotta finish your breakfast. He is not afraid of the contact. Well, yeah, if you're not gonna guard anybody. Second chance opportunity. Can't finish on the inside. Is that a double team? Now that's uncalled for. Unselfish play. Love that team connection.
Come on, Chaz. Show my man MP. You ready for the big leagues.
Good to have you, man. hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in.
Ain't ready, MP.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight, or it's a long flight home.
It's going in!
I see you doing work.
Hey, what you working on?
MP!
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this. I run this.
It's gone now.
Stay focused on your workout.
What's up, MP?
He in the house.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad. Here you go.
Take that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Danny.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.
Oh. Doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big
All
D,
right.
no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help, help, help.
Good stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine, that's fine. Ooh,
Man,
that was a tough
two,
shot.
two.
That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game.
What a shot!
We go.
That was nasty.
A shot only fit for a king of the court. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. E-Bands, congratulations.
17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 4 steals. MVP of the game for sure. Wow.
Didn't do it, Danny and Smith, for sure. Great team ball, great defense.
Team
Thanks.
ball,
You
team
can
ball.
just drop us back down to earth anytime you want. Thanks for the carry. That was amazing.
E-Bands, thank you so much for carrying Team 2K TV. You know, take some Tylenol. I hope your back's okay from carrying both of them. But that was one heck of a performance.
It definitely was. Thank you so much for joining us for our wrap party.
Thank you for having me.
And there it is. More games to come.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, you know, try something new. Promise you, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is E-Bands, the king of the court, and here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow by every time.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer Center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators, and celebrities.
So be ready to jump on that Got Next space because you might have a story to tell sometime soon. Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
There he is.
We know MP came ready to play.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Now here's Green. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now Fox lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
On the wing, Brooks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Green finds Van Vliet. Thompson with a screen. The 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside, Green. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Fox. He's checked in for San Antonio. Lewis has checked in for Houston.
A little, all right?
For Houston, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got 6.
That was all he needed to find the hoop. I mean, expert play call that time by Van Vliet.
Paul passes to Vassell. Wembanyama against Şengün. Back to Vassell. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Wembanyama to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Thompson outside. .44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Lewis. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lewis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Thompson. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Lewis. Whitmore with it. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Branham, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, up 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Johnson. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Eason with some nice D.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That is, that's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Now here's Eason. No good off the front rim.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Eason up top, covered by Johnson. Smith right side. To the wing, right side. Here's Lewis. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. Spurs trail by 3. Fox surveying the D. Three-pointer. Rockets with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Offensive rebound. The shot no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Green, the pass to Lewis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Lewis has got 10.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Green against Paul. Can they get it? Eason pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Lewis. Green against Fox. Green in the post. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle's subbed in for Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Eason. Brooks, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. Now here's Paul. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in. Sohan's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside Wembanyama. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's got 5 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot off the mark. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama screen. Vassell. And there's another one for the Spurs. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Lewis from deep. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Vassell. 15 in his last outing. The shot by Sohan, no good. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Lewis. Another three from Houston.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first... Guys, have you had any injuries recently that you'd like to share?
You know what, Ernie? I hit my head at the top of the door frame walking into the studio today.
I saw that. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Spurs.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Houston 5 right now. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Green. 11 feet out and he hits it. Green's got 5.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot.
Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Lewis has checked in for Brooks. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fox outside. Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama, high post. Clock at 6. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Right wing. Fires the 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Sohan. 6 points for him. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Here's Castle. After the basket by Houston. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by Van Vliet. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They get it back. The putback is no good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And Thompson gets it to go.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Puts it up. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Spurs trail by 21. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Wembanyama finds Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Fox against Van Vliet. Pass to Lewis from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so it's the Houston Rockets out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Smith passes to Eason. And here's Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. Johnson a screen on Eason. Fox outside. Got a hand on it. Here's Lewis, covered by Johnson. Outside Eason. Pass to Lewis. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And Fox, here we go. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Green. Here's Lewis. And that comes off the assist by Green. Lewis has got 22 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Green against Paul. To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Green against Paul. Pass to Lewis. Left side, Green. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. That shot is good, Lewis. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Castle's checked in for Paul. Now Fox. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Pass to Castle. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 22. Outside Whitmore to the middle. Here's Lewis. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Johnson with it. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Sohan comes in for Barnes, and it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Thompson finds Şengün. Here's Lewis. Pass to Green. Oh, and Fox with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Lewis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Fox against Thompson. Sohan with the ball. The 3 ball. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Şengün. Green against Fox. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson. Eason with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against the Spurs.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the professor.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Barnes, because of his size and ball skills, tough to guard on the drive. I mean, once he takes off towards the rack, he puts the defense in a hard spot.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Champagny. And Fox is subbed in for McLaughlin. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Lewis can't get it to go. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Right here.
Outside Holiday. Here's Lewis. That one's good. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is...
You earned that one.
That's it. Yo.
Let's go! Good game last night. Just like that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, yo, help him out, man. Knock it down, baby.
MP?
Oh yeah, come on! Talk it! Talk it now!
What is going on, MP?
Shaking, MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better watch out.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Big
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what I and honestly.
And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed? Lewis checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And so in the game for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun out there with Lewis. And it's Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Here's Castle. Back to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Back to Fox, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Rockets trail by 4. Now Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Brooks with a screen on Fox. Green, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And, Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Wembanyama against Green. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Fox. Sohan finds Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan. An emphatic 2 points.
Green, the pass to Lewis. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Lewis sets the pick for Thompson. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Inside. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
That gives them the lead. That's 7 points for the professor. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Puts the move on. That one doesn't go. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Rockets lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
So on the floor for Houston, Green is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Lewis in at the 4 spot. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Lewis, right side. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop. That has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows? With Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin, and players will eventually want to.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thompson comes in for Smith, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Cam Whitmore. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
There's Green with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Vassell.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lewis on the way. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And that's now 18 points for the professor.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox from downtown. Rockets with the rebound. Lewis on the way. Guarded by Fox. Şengün passes to Lewis. And stolen by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Johnson's checked in for Fox. And a change for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. Spurs trail by 6. Wembanyama outside. Down low. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .127 left in the first half. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Castle. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome in for half.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they notice.
Next up, Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we hope you've... Switch. Lewis is checked in. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lewis with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Wesley against Holiday. And a strong finish with two hands.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Rockets.
Holiday surveying the floor. Fires for three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Wesley. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Wembanyama. Şengün covering. Just two to shoot. And here's Barnes for three. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. Holiday, the pass to Lewis. Back to Holiday. Takes it inside. A three. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Lewis. Lewis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Wembanyama. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Lewis. Whitmore is out there with Green. And it's Smith. And it's Eason in at the small forward.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Green up on top. Guarded by Fox. A steal. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Fox against Green. Lewis, left side, fires the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Fox has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Houston in the lead. Lewis outside. Pass to Whitmore. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Outside, Fox. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bucket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Green. Here's Whitmore. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
To the paint, poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. Here's Fox. Eason grabs the board. Lewis outside. VanVleet on the wing. Guarded by Fox. VanVleet wide open. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the stroke of VanVleet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
On the wing, Johnson. Lewis covering. Here's Castle. And yes, it's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rockets leading by 4. VanVleet kicks to Green. Rebounded by Castle.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And it's blocked by Lewis. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Thompson passes to Green. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. That's now 32 points for the Professor. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. You got to love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And here is Green. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Şengün trying to free himself up. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Fox passes to Sohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston leading by 7. Green dishes to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Green against Fox. Outside, Luke connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
And at this point, just good. Another from three. He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Fox. That one's off, still out of sync. And so here is Houston. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Sinks the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Lewis drops it in. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
There it is.
What's good?
We'll show you. Confidence is shot down.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And now the Dynasty with it. Dillard with it. Out to the left wing. Off target from three-point range. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum where these teams play.
Knocks down the long J.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
On the wing, Brett Hawkins. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Down low. Stoffer, that's good.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stoffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Now Dillard. Pass to Hopkins. And the Dynasty, another 3.
Hawkins sees the floor so well, sort of like a falcon, spotting prey and swooping the ball for the score.
Outside, Timmerman. Outside, James. Inside, Stoffer. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep. Everything Stoffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, and his teammates appreciate it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Dillard. Launches a 3. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
Shooting is the centerpiece of Eric Dillard's game, and he sinks one there.
Passes to Wells. Fires from deep. The rebound by Luan.
But when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
To the middle. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Wells outside. Swings it to Stoffer. And then Michael Stoffer with the dunk.
All aboard! 5 p.m. Stoffer train to Scoresville rolling through. So much momentum.
Luan with it. And Robinson pulls it down. And here's Stoffer. And he's got 6 points for him. Here's Wells. Dillard covering. Back to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Drew Robinson for 3. No good on the shot. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. Takes the 3. It's Junior with the rebound.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Zadirko, a screen. From the line. Chalk up 2 right there.
And that's been the growing part of Luan's game. He's so comfortable from that mid-range jump shot.
They can go 2 for 1.
But they need to play it smart.
Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Dynasty leading. Out to Dillard. 3-pointer. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now Wells nails it from 3.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
It's Dillard outside. for three. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report. He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rear view, knocked it down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Zadirko. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
To the paint. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
And a huge effort like that is exactly what this team needs.
Getting everyone fired up with an aerial display.
A big-time momentum builder.
Now here's Dillard. He's got 6. Outside Luan. Over Stoffer. That one off the back iron and out.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Pass over to Robinson. And Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Luan. And now the Dynasty with it. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Junior. Pure from three-point range. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. The Wolfpack trail. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
Both teams will make a substitution. Here's Cobb.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
To the inside, and Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
This is what makes Carter such a field general. He's super organized, knows where everyone should be offensively. Nice feed by Carter. This is just too easy for the offense. When you play defense like that, expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort.
Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. And Dave Zadirko with the block. Cobb, defended by Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Score the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Defended by Fresh. Pass to Cobb. To the left wing. Back to Lack. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game.
I mean, look, good things happen when Zadirko keeps his head on a swivel.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Patrick Wells misses another.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
And here's Lack for 3. Off the mark, his first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And the basket by Zadirko.
Oh, and Zadirko show a nice touch around the basket.
Wells with it. He's got 6. The tray connects it from downtown. And that does it for the first half of play. Dynasty out front, up by 12, and plenty more to come right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. That 3 off the mark. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
On the wing, Michael Luan. From the elbow. And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession. Count it from distance.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stoffer. 8 points for him. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
Saying right back at you, Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle.
Now Dillard. He's got 6. Pass to Luan. Six to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Outside James. To the paint. Wells. The putback.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to James. Shoots a fader. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. And here it's the Dynasty. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. They set the pick, and that one's good for Hawkins.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
Now Wells, 12 points for him. Here's James. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And the Wolfpack have possession. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Cordova. Michael Stoffer for 3. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Here's Carter, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
On the wrong side of a run like this, you need to burn a timeout.
Coach was aware and didn't hesitate. Have to do something before...
Timeout called by the Dynasty. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack. And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
He's covered by Johnson. It's rebounded by Wells.
No choice but to shoot that one.
Sometimes great looks don't go, but next time you get the same shot, oh, absolutely, you take it again.
Count that one.
Assertive, dominant drive by Wells. He saw the contact coming and just kept moving forward.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Up top, fresh. Cordova. Now it's Carter outside. Wells, no good. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
To the right side. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Guard it.
Zimmerman up top. Back to Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Clock at 6. Inside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Drills it from deep.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Here's Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Stauffer with the ball. He's against Hawkins. Can they get it? Shot no good for Stauffer. Up top, Luan.
Come on, shoot! I got your help.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Eric Dillard outside. And the Dynasty another 3.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Now here's Stauffer. Hawkins covering. Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. From outside the arc. The Dynasty grab the miss. And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Rebounded by James. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
And now Wells. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, okay.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude. We're going to win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.